most of the time when you see someone who's making the type of impact that you're making, and I mean, you're helping businesses, you're helping individuals, you're helping groups of people. Um, Most of the time, that help comes from pain, and that's what I've seen in the past. Like, a person who battled with alcohol helps people to not battle with alcohol. Person that went through child abuse wants to make sure that other people don't get abused. Where did your fight come from, and did it come from pain?
Such an interesting insight, first of all. Do you want to know what's so interesting about that insight? The question that you're making and these insights that you're pulling as you're interviewing and meeting and doing life with people. It's so interesting. Here's how I would hit you with it. First of all, a ton of it came from pain. But here's what's interesting. The way that I would share it with you is this. Your pain and your like the revenge and the like, that hurt, that burns you even being pissed, just like, dude, I'm going to show them that kind of thing. That burns like gunpowder. It burns really, really hot and it burns really fast and it burns really short. It's short term. Tom Brady, when he was the 199th pick, you threw some logs on the fire. It burns like gunpowder. However, guess what burns long term? Your vision, your dreams, your goal, your legacy. Like Tom Brady didn't burn on gunpowder for his entire career after he won title after title after title after title after title. Like at what point do you just say, you know what, I proved it. I'm the man. He burned on legacy. He burned on the long stuff. So here's what I teach people, and this is what I had to do for myself: is have I burned for short periods of time on pain? Absolutely. Maybe 6 weeks or 3 months, maybe 6 months, that kind of thing. Cool. I have. But what I tell people and what I've done for myself, I've lived this, is I convert the hurt. So I take the pain or the hurt from pain to fuel. I go through a conversion process. So if you think of like a solar panel, what does a solar panel do? It's a converter. What it does is it converts like the rays of the sun. It goes through a conversion process when it hits the panel. It converts it from like solar energy to electrical energy. A wind turbine takes the power of the wind and it converts it into electrical energy. It's the same with a water turbine. So they're converters. You want to take all the pain that you feel and you want to go through a conversion process, because your dreams and your goals and your vision and your legacy, that stuff will burn forever. You will never burn out of that stuff. It doesn't burn short term. It doesn't burn like gunpowder. It burns like a long, long fuse, and you can run on that stuff forever. So you convert from pain to fuel. And instead of letting the pain define your future, it drives your future, meaning because it goes through a conversion process. And that's what I've had to do. Including here in just the last number of weeks, I've had to go through a conversion process of converting it from pain to fuel, so that I'm not running just on, just the rage and the anger and the hurt and the pain and the betrayal. Like that just will burn short term. When you convert it into legacy, mission, purpose, values, that stuff you can burn on for the rest of your life.